Hey Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast for February 22 through the 28th. Happy birthday to those of you Pisces who are in this time frame. If you stumble upon this video outside of the dates I just mentioned, don't you worry, my darlings. You were led here when you were meant to be here. So we're going to connect here and see what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. Alrighty. So your first card here, my dears, is the Queen of Wands. If you are a Pisces that has a fire placement, if you have a fire sign in your moon or in your rising, that element of your life could really be coming to the surface right now, could be coming to the forefront right now. Some of you are feeling yourselves, you're feeling really cute, you're feeling very confident. However, for me in my readings, and some of you, you know this, you've heard me talk about this, the Queen of Wands is a card for me that comes up a lot of the times when somebody is really, really fed up with a situation. They're tired of it and they don't want to hear excuses. They're done talking about it. They've tried talking about it. You know, they don't see the change they need to see. So they are up and they're out of there. Like, they're not dealing with it anymore. They get very clear about what they want. They start going for what they want and they get it in a very short period of time because they're using that anger as fuel. They're using that anger to like build and create this change in their life. She comes up for me a lot in work situations when I'm reading for people that you're jumping through hoops, you're bending over backwards. They don't want to give you the raise, they don't want to give you the promotion. You get tired of it and you're like, that's it, I deserve more, and you go off and do it. Sometimes it's even like a self-employment card. Like, I'm so tired of making other people rich, it's time for me to take my gifts and talents and do something for myself. So some of you might be in that element as well. Overall, the characteristics and the qualities of the Queen of Wands is going to be someone who's very confident, very sexy, very independent, very ambitious, very creative, life of the party, funny. So these could also be characteristics or aspects about yourself that you are coming into, okay, or that you're beginning to adapt or beginning to take on. Okay, this is very powerful energy with the Queen of Wands. So when she's near, for me, this is an energy that things are about to change because you're getting very committed to what you want. And you're ready to go for it. It's a feistier energy, right? And Pisces, a lot of the times, you guys, are seen as, more kind of go with the flow and easygoing and adapting to situations. And, oh, Pisces is a mutable sign. But right now, Pisces is tired of that. Coming into this week, Pisces is like, Pisces wants what Pisces wants. And you're going for it, okay? Your next card here is the Sun. Lots of fiery energy here. Some of you could be, like I said, tapping into your fire sign placements, or you may be dealing with a fire sign. But overall, the Sun card is a card about freedom. It's about playfulness. It's about, it's the opposite of codependent relationships. And keep in mind, those of you that you come to this channel, I leave love and romance separate from the weekly forecasts, okay? I have the love readings linked in the description. If you want to check those out, feel free. But here with the Sun card, when the Sun card comes up and I'm talking about, the opposite of codependent relationships, keep in mind, not all relationships are romantic. We can have codependent relationships with family. We can have codependent relationships with friends. We can be stuck in a codependent situation in a work situation with a supervisor or with a boss or with coworkers. And so I feel, Pisces, and this is a reoccurring theme for you guys, it's been coming up for a while, you're done with that codependent energy. You want some freedom. You want some space. You want to do what you want to do. You're tired of like adapting to what other people like, or talking about their interests and what they want to do, and or what you feel like is being expected of you to do. And so you're wanting to have this freedom and this playfulness. Some of you are having a really hard time with the current conditions, right? And you're just wanting to get up and travel and go where you want to go and do what you want to do. And depending on where you live, you might not be able to do that right now. Okay, but I feel this sense of like feeling crowded and like just wanting the buzz free, wanting like to be out there. And I feel a lot of you are escaping through music, not just escaping through music, but like you're distancing yourself from people or situations around you by like even like putting your little earbuds in or your little headphones on. Like especially if you live with other people, you're just kind of walking through the place with your little, you know, earbuds in, your headphones on, listening to your music. Like you're creating this energetic separation. Like I'm not here right now. I'm not interacting right now. This kind of energy. And I feel some of you are doing it through music or coming into a very creative process. Maybe you're just spending a lot of time in your space, in your room, in the garage, and you know, on the back porch, whatever. You may be doing a lot of like painting or reading or writing or just kind of withdrawing somewhere and doing something creative for a lot of you. The Sun card here also is like being seen. Like I said, that freedom energy, being seen. And I feel, Pisces, that some of you are wanting recognition. And I feel in this feistiness, some of you might even be approaching somebody and say, hey, look at everything I've done for this situation. Look at everything I've done around this house, or look at everything I've done around this company, or look at everything I've done around this friendship, you know? And you're like saying that you want some credit for that. You want some credit for that. And maybe for some of you, you haven't been given responsibilities, or there was some kind of disagreement and you've been made to feel like you can't be trusted either on a personal level or with responsibility in some kind of way. And I feel, Pisces, you're like drawing a line where it's like, enough of that. No. I've proven myself. Don't give me that, right? Don't hold this over my head forever. You're in feisty energy, my dears. Your next card here is the Two of Cups. Now, you guys know, as I said, in the weekly forecasts, I like to stay away from love and romance, but Two of Cups is obviously one of the cards that people associate closely with romance. And this can be a soulmate card, finding a soulmate or a healthy, balanced relationship. Now, obviously, not all soulmates are romantic, so some of you may be establishing friendships and partnerships with people who are, for once, stepping into a situation and not only taking from you, kind Pisces, but also giving to you. And the reason is because you're in that Queen of Wands boundary, right? Where you're like, nope, not doing this, not dealing with this. I know what I deserve, and if I don't get what I deserve, I'm going to keep moving, right? Queen of Swords is like a different kind of boundary. Queen of Swords is like, you cross me and I will cut you, right? Like that's how Queen of Swords is. Queen of Wands is like, you know, on to bigger and better things, don't have time for you. Too bad, so sad, boohoo, whatever, bye, right? Like she's not going to give it time. She's not going to fight. She's not going to argue. She's just going to go off and get it elsewhere. Get it somewhere else. Whatever it is that she feels that she needs that she's not getting. So in this way, you have this energy where you are manifesting people who are going to come into your life and to contribute. So maybe those of you who are looking at things like friendship, you're just wanting some friends. You're wanting some new friends. Maybe you feel in quarantine, you've kind of drifted apart from certain people, or you've realized, oh, those people were more drinking buddies, but now we can't go anywhere and drink together and we can't hang out together, so we don't have a whole lot to talk about. And you might be wanting to have friendships, and you're realizing that, hey, you know what? I was always the one that kept things together. I'm always the one calling. I'm always the one texting. Hey, how's your day going? How are you? Hey, let's go do this. Hey, let's do that. And you're tired of it. So now you're manifesting the kind of connections with people that they're making the effort too. They're trying to. It's not just a one-sided situation here. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Five of Cups. That made me giggle because I heard drinking buddies and I said drinking buddies. And my next card here is Five of Cups. And Five of Cups can sometimes, in some instances, be somebody who's just drinking a little too much, okay? And it could be just because they're having a hard time with their emotions and with their feelings. If it's not, I can't say that word. If it's not, YouTube rules. If it's not a certain substance that is happening here, like somebody who maybe is drinking a little bit too much or using some other substance, there's some kind of self-medicating happening here. Somebody is avoiding a situation. They don't want to deal with their feelings, right? And Pisces, you're in this energy where you want to be happy. You don't want to avoid talking about it. You want credit where credit is due. You want to move forward. You're wanting more kind of fairness and balance here. It could be in a family situation. It doesn't have to be romantic, or like in a friendship situation. And I feel that you guys are wanting to confront somebody, right? Whether it's in a work situation, something isn't fair, whether it's in your family or whatever it might be, friendships, you're wanting to confront something. And I feel that the person you're confronting is in the energy of they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to look at it, right? And so you might kind of feel this disappointment when that happens. Because Pisces, I feel like a lot of you are coming in to give somebody one last final chance. Like, this is your last time trying to talk it out. This is your last time trying to draw them out. This is your last time trying to figure out how they feel or how to move things along, or your last time telling them, this is what I need from you, you know? And they're not wanting to hear it. They're like an ostrich with their head in the sand. And you're like, okay, I'm sad. I'm sad that this is the way this person is responding, but I gotta look forward. I gotta move forward, because you're in that Queen of Wands foundation from the start. And the whole message with Five of Cups is, yeah, it's really sad that 3 cups tipped over, but you still got 2 standing. You've got something to work with. And now you can pick those cups up and you can fill them with something new. You can fill them with whatever you want. Might be a temporary disappointment, might be a temporary hassle, but now you can focus and fill them with something new. Your next card here, my dears, is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups, well, you went from being sad about 3 cups tipping over to having 9 cups now. This is happiness. This is success. This is fulfillment. This is like your wish is coming true. The thing that you wanted is happening. But you know what's really interesting here is we have 9 cups. And so I feel it's something that you're doing independently. You're doing on your own. And so you're feeling very proud of yourself. Like, look what I did. Look what I accomplished. I did this. So I feel like many of you are accomplishing something that's a very big deal to you, and you're really happy about it. You're really excited about it. You feel really good about it. And again, here, some of you are kind of deciding to distance yourself from a person or a situation that you feel has been taking too much advantage, right? You're like, I'm not giving this person any more of my time or energy. It's my time, it's my energy. I'm going to enjoy it and do what I want to do with it. Or I'm not going to be overly generous here. So there's a sense of independence that comes in with the Nine of Cups as well. Okay? Now, one more thing about the Nine of Cups. It can sometimes be a heads up for us that as we're kind of moving along our path and we're making this decision, there might be people around you that are trying to make you feel guilty about it. Like, oh, look at you, Pisces. Oh, you're getting a big head. You're forgetting all the little people. Oh, you're being so greedy. Oh, you're so selfish. You're only thinking about yourself. And the heads up here is to like not listen to that. Don't listen to that, right? Because at the end of the day, right, you're in a situation where people don't realize how much you've been giving and how much it's draining you. And you can't keep going on like that. You can't. Of course they're going to complain because they had it so good, right? Of course they're going to complain and tell you you shouldn't be doing what you're doing because it doesn't benefit them, this change. So of course they're going to try to get you to go back to the way things were before. But you have to realize that you have a right to be happy, to use your resources, your energy, your gifts, your talents, your space for yourself, and to do what you want to do. For whatever reason, I'm feeling that you just feel how you've been punished for so long and you're tired of it and you just want to be happy and you just want to have fun. And so some of you are maybe like taking some time in the coming week to do something by yourself, or to take some time out to just kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor, like treat yourself in some way as well. Okay, you may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those might resonate with you more. They might bring a little extra information that can be helpful. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link, you can schedule a private reading with me there. And we'll be having a new podcast episode posted soon too. Look out for that. And I thank you all. If you need a private reading scheduled through Calendly, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take care, my dears. Bye.